嗨，大家好，我是李贝。我们学习吧，学到哪儿？第20课，第20课，第197页，快写完这本课本啊！那时候我终于可以休息。我说休息，但是意思就是，实际上我就会学习别的。OK， 这个有点不简单。给你放大。OK， 我们上次的视频学到哪儿？侥幸，对吗？侥幸。OK， 侥幸，这是什么意思？Lucky by luck? No, I think this is a better word. By fluke. Fluke. Just by, not through talent and not through skill or effort. It's just, oh, I happen to win today. Maybe I can move the camera over there. Oh, that's better. Sorry. Fluke. 侥幸. Okay, where is my phone? Here it is. Okay. So, 侥幸 is quite a rare word. 侥, this character I see very, very rarely. I think it is only a single-use character. 侥幸. Yeah, it's a single-use character. So all the words it belongs to is just 侥幸. So that's the meaning of this word. It's the character in 侥幸. By mere luck. We call it fluke, a fluke, or by a fluke. Okay, 侥幸. OK， 形容意外或偶然的获得利益或免去不幸。Yeah. Okay, so it is an adverb, is it? Adjective. Adjective is an adjective. 侥幸过了，侥幸过了考试这一关。So here it's functioning as an adverb. So it's modifying 过了。那个过 means 通过, right? Pass the exam. Or no, actually I shouldn't say that. It's not 通过. It is 过了一关. This 关 represents like a stage or a trial or something. 过了一关. So 侥幸. Like luckily I passed this test. Yeah, so it's emphasizing this is not really through hard work and study. It's just like, yeah, you know. They happen to ask the questions I know the answers to, but there's plenty I don't know the answers to. I feel like that a lot of my exam prep is like that, right? You just hoping, please answer ask the questions I know the answers to, and don't ask the questions I don't know the answers to. Yeah, part of exam prep is like predicting what questions the teacher will ask. 我要有侥幸心理. I got no idea what that means. 侥幸心理. Wishful thinking. Okay. All right, this is a really rare character, 侥. Why not? Let's have a look. Let's see how rare it is. So you can go, if you don't know, there's a Junda database. Junda. This one. And Junda has a database. I say Junda, but I'm not quite sure how to pronounce his name. Character. I think Da is his surname was. It's a fairly rare character. I looked it up at one point. Jun. Is it Jun? Ma Jun or something like that. So character frequency of modern Chinese. So this is the one we want to look at. So let's look at 侥幸. Is it rare or is it not rare? 侥幸. 3,359. There you go. 侥幸. So it is pretty rare. What are these other ones? What's that? I don't know that one. Xing. I don't think I know that one. What's that? Ooh, some sort of tree. Oh, that one I know. It's a 柿子, 对吗? 柿子. Person. Oh, this is Oda. Yeah. Oh, this is. Oh no, it's not what I thought. No. Oh, this is 包袱. This one, 包袱. Yeah, so these characters are pretty rare. What's that? Hong. Don't know that one. Don't know that one. Yun. Maybe I've seen it. Oh, Yun Yang. Is it Yun Yang the Yun? Yun Yang. Yun Yang. Yeah, it's Yun Yang the Yang. Yun Yang the Yun. Yeah, some of these are pretty rare. Don't know that one. Oh, I do know that one. This is 薯片土豆的意思. Yeah. Drag. Yeah, I know that one. 清澈 limpid. 锈 rust. Oh yeah, I know that one. This one 稠密 the 稠 dense. 某 pupil 咆哮. This means bonfire, right? Oh no, this is huang, means spring. Okay, so some of them I know, but this is pretty rare. Okay, we'll go back. 侥幸 is not in the top 3,000, so it's pretty rare. It's used in this one word. All right, next is 滋味. Oh, actually, 幸. Do we need to know more about 幸? You probably encountered 幸. 不幸. 不幸 is unfortunate. Sorry, let's have a quick look for 幸 while we're here. 幸福, yeah, 幸福, blessings, or good fortune or something like that. Yeah, I think every month or so throughout HSK4 and HSK5 and a fair chunk of HSK6, your teacher will ask you, 幸福是什么? 你有什么定义? Oh, you get so sick of that question. 不幸. This is unfortunately this sort of thing, misfortune. 幸运. This is fortune, like good luck kind of thing. 幸好. Ah, yeah. So this is functioning as an adverb. You stick it at the start of a sentence. 幸好. I studied this, but then I just ended up using 好在. Well, 好在, which is 好在, just easier. 好在, easy to handwrite. 好在他伤势不重. Okay, not seriously wounded. It was much easier to write 好在. Okay, so 幸 pertains to luck and so on, and the 侥 implies it's kind of not through skill or whatever. 幸, no, maybe I shouldn't say 幸 pertains to luck. It pertains to fortune, pertains to, yeah, fortune might be a better one. What did they call it? Say in here. 幸福 幸福的幸 fortune or something. Fortune, good luck. Oh, luck in the sense of good luck, yeah, happiness, etc. Okay, next is 滋味. Okay, you probably know the character 味, right? 滋味的味. 味 is 味道, 口味, the 味. Yeah, or 无味. I like saying 无味. 无味, what's 无味? No flavor, no taste. You describe it as something being boring or something. 无味. It's flavorless, but you describe a piece of writing as 无味. It's flavorless. Okay, 没有滋味. Oh yeah, this one, 没有滋味和气味. Yeah, 索然无味. Is that a 成语? Dull, insipid. 无味. Yeah, I like. So sometimes I describe a piece of writing as 无味. It's flavorless, right? It just means it's, I don't know, boring or unexciting. 读来索然无味. Oh, okay. So I should learn this, it seems. Okay, 滋味. What is 滋? I'm not sure how to explain 滋. 滋味. Let's quickly have a look at 滋. Which one is it? 有滋有味. It's this one, right? 滋味. 美味. 反之味道. Okay, so this pertains to taste. Like taste is in food and that sort of thing. However, 滋味 is often used metaphorically. So, okay, so the first meaning is it pertains to taste. 美味 味道. So taste good or taste or flavor. 滋味鲜美. So it kind of implies the flavor is good. All right. But most of the time, I encounter this word as a metaphor. 比喻. 比喻 is the Chinese word as a metaphor. The Chinese word for metaphor. 比喻内心的感受. So 内心的感受. 内心 is like an internal feeling. So it's your first taste of 失败. So your first taste of 失败, of defeat. 尝到了失败的滋味. So tasted defeat. Just tasted defeat. 尝到了. 尝 is to try. Usually use it with food, but here it's used metaphorically. 尝尝艰苦生活的滋味. Okay, so this is like tried the taste of a difficult life. 唱得有滋有味. That seems to be a 成语. 有滋有味. Full of interest. Delightful. Okay. So singing with great gusto. Oh, I like the word gusto. 心里不是滋味. Don't know what that means. Something else. 这道菜, 这个菜, 很有滋味. Yeah, so this is the one that pertains to actual food. I think most of the time, 滋味 is metaphorical though. Let's have a look at this character and see if there's any words. 滋味, 滋长. Don't know this one. 艾滋 or 艾滋病. All right. 滋润. Oh yeah, this one. 滋润 is moisture or something. Moist. Yeah. 土地滋润. So the soil is moist. 滋润的皮肤. So moist skin. It's moisturized. Etc. 滋生. Don't know that one. Multiply, breed. Oh yeah, we encountered this word somewhere, didn't we? Maybe when we were doing 繁殖, we encountered 滋生. 滋养 presumably is related. No, nourish. Okay, nourish. 滋补. Don't know this one really, but 滋 presumably means nourish and 补 means to supplement. 滋补气血药. Qi is that concept, right? Qi is the kind of qi you have in like Kung Fu Panda. Except that in China, qi is not this kind of magical thing. It's the kind of vital energy that everyone has. It's like it's kind of like blood or something like this. It's like not magical. It's just qi. But in movies like Kung Fu Panda, it's more magical. 人参是滋补身体的名药. Okay, 人参 is 精神. I think this is the same word in English and Chinese, right? Maybe it's just a translation or transliteration. My phone has a dirty mark on it. All right, that's 滋味. Next. 逢 is a measure word, usually for instances of things, a bit like 次. Yeah, but it's more, I guess, more formal, more related to instances of meeting something, meeting a person, or every time something occurs. A little bit different. How do I explain it? So I've got a few. Let's start somewhere easier. 偶到碰到. Right. So this implies it's not a deliberate meeting. Not convinced that that's correct. 逢. This one. 逢. So that's where I got it from, I guess. 碰到, 遇到. This implies an incidental meeting of something. 每逢星期日都要回家. Yeah, it's not incidental. It's like every Every Sunday I go home. What? 千载难逢. This is a 成语. 千载难逢. All right, it's 1 in 1,000 or something. 逢人便问. Let's get. Oh, so here it's like chance encounter. Why are the words like this? I don't know what's going on here. 每逢结婚纪念日. So this is every anniversary. Yeah. The couple did do something. I don't know this usage. So maybe we're looking at. No, there is only one definition in here. All right, let's ask ChatGPT. We need assistance. Hi, can you help me understand? 逢, it's 二声, right? Please. 逢. 当你说逢, 你是在指代碰到遇到的意思. This kind of means by chance, right? Non-deliberate. This one is not so specific. 它通常用于描述遇到某人或某种情况的时候。Yeah, usually I see it in the kind of recurring instances, like every Sunday or every time I go to Shanghai or something like this. 他们 let's read the examples. 他们偶然间在街上逢到了. Okay, so this is another meaning. This is not the measure word meaning. We're learning the measure word meaning, right? No, we're not. Ah, I didn't know it. I didn't know that this existed as a verb. I've only ever used it as a measure word. Yeah, measure word. So I'm a little bit surprised it can be used as a verb. All right. Okay, all around you. Okay. 逢到了, 我逢到了朋友. Okay, so it's 碰到了朋友. 碰到了他 or whatever. 我们在机场, 在飞机场, 逢到了一位老朋友. So yeah, this is, I had a chance encounter with an old friend at the airport, or at an airport. 风暴, 逢到了, 我们前进了道路. Okay, I did not realize there was this usage for 逢. So I would be 逢. Was expecting a kind of measure word usage. Oops, 一逢. Don't you dare tell me that 屋顶每逢下雨就漏. Yeah, so every time it rains, the roof leaks. 每逢. Oh, okay, so maybe 每逢 is a measure word. Not a measure word, it's a word by itself. Is 逢 a measure word? To come along of an event. Maybe it's not a measure word. Couldn't. What? What am I doing? Not that one, this one. Really? 不，逢不是一个量词，它实际上是一个动词，用来表示碰到或遇到。Whoa! I studied this word years ago. I'm like, what? Okay. So I'm gonna have to eat my hat here, and here it is. It's not a measure word. It's not a measure word. It just means 碰到,遇到. So I should say 逢到. All right, it's not a measure word, but 每逢 is definitely a word. In 每逢, is it a measure word? So this word exists, but maybe 就是每次遇到 or something like that. Maybe that's the definition. 每逢中的逢并不是量词。Okay, thank you, ChatGPT. 它仍然是个动词，表示每次遇到。Okay, so there's an invisible 次 in here. 每次逢到，每次逢到。Can you say 每次逢到? Maybe. Let's Google it. All right. So you know what I've been searching for. 每次逢到，每次逢到。It seems like this is not a common phrase. 每次逢到，每次遇到。So maybe it's not a common phrase because you just say 每逢，每逢。Yeah, all right. 每逢春节 so every time it's 春节。家家户户都贴上了红色的对联。What do you think? All right, so it's not a measure word, but there is the word 每逢, which I think is very common. What am I supposed to do about this? 每逢, just every time it is. Can you give me 5 examples for 每逢, please? I thought it counts as a measure word, but it's not. Some measure words are for time, like 次. 每逢假期，每逢假期。景点总是人满为患。Oh, I should say this instead of 人山人海。人满为患 overcrowded. 每逢下雨，它就会感动情绪低落。So his mood becomes gloomy every time it rains. 每逢考试前夕 what is 前夕? Oh, the day before. Test eve. Okay, so in English you have Christmas Eve. In Chinese you have test eve. Test eve. 前夕. Okay. 学生们都紧张不安。每逢阴天 is a gloomy day, right? Gloomy day, overcast, cloudy. 他就会想起小时候在家的温馨时光。每逢周末，他都会去公园散步，放松心情。All right, fair enough. 逢 a verb. Caught me by surprise on that one. But that's how you kind of weed out the errors in your knowledge, isn't it? All right, next. 得不偿失，得不偿失。So you look at this 成语, you can kind of figure out what it means just from the characters. If you know the 4 characters, you know what it means. 得 gains, to gain, to receive. 不 you know what 不 means. 偿 is used in 赔偿, like offset, this sort of thing. And 失 means losses, right? So the gains don't like compensate for the losses. 得不偿失. Yeah. So you might plan to do something. You do a pro versus con analysis, and you'll find that sometimes the cons outweigh the pros, which is this case. 得不偿失. Like. It's not saying there's no advantages to doing something. It's saying, okay, but there are much more costs. 得不偿失，得不偿失。OK， 得到的利益 the benefit， 抵偿不了，抵偿不了 ，so cannot make up for cannot。Did you see that? No, it's off the screen. 抵偿不了 so cannot compensate, unable to compensate for 所受的损失 for all the losses. So this is where you weigh up pros and cons. 就是 this 偿 is 赔偿对吗？赔偿 or 偿 yeah 补偿 might work as well. This is compensate. So there's some sort of losses you got to kind of offset it or compensate for it. 得不偿失。得不偿失。OK， 别做得不偿失的事。Yeah, don't do things that are 得不偿失。where the cons outweigh the pros. 从长远来看，不诚实得不偿失。So 不诚实 yeah, dishonesty. So from 长远 from a yeah, 长远 is long. In this case, it is long with respect to time. So from a long distance, from a long perspective, what's the word? With foresight, dishonesty doesn't pay, right? Like the long-term downsides to being dishonest outweigh the temporary gains. Why are there only like 4 examples? And one of them is just the word itself, 得不偿失. This is like one of the most common 成语 there is. 得不偿失. The losses outweigh the gains. 得不偿失. So usually it's describing like bad behavior. Yeah. 寓意 the moral sorry 寓意就是犯罪得不偿失 yeah so crime 得不偿失 crime in English we say crime doesn't pay yeah you don't literally interpret it that way it's in English it's kind of we interpret it as meaning like in the grand scheme of things it's not beneficial so it is quite similar when you interpret this non-literally 在安全措施方面节省开支可能会得不偿失 all right so 节省 is a saving right just cost cutting in this case 节省开支 so cutting back on expenditures so in regards to safety measures 安全措施 safety measures it could be 得不偿失 it's sure you kind of like save a little money but in the long term yeah it won't work out for you 越来越多的证据表明这是得不偿失的 okay so an increasing amount of evidence is indicating or proving or demonstrating that this is 得不偿失的 the pros are outweighed by the cons. Okay, so this is a very common challenge. The other one you need to do, you know, 弊例. Well, let's do 权衡弊例. No, 利弊. 权衡利弊. 利弊, this word you need to know. 利弊, this is pros and cons, right? 利弊. 利 I guess it's 利益. Actually, let's go look them up on Pleco while we're here. 利弊. Because it's definitely worth knowing these. 利弊. 好处和坏处. 利弊. Pros and cons, right? So maybe so 权衡利弊 is like a common collocation. So this means to weigh up the pros and cons, weigh up the advantages and disadvantages. 权衡利弊. So maybe 权衡利弊后，我断定这是一个得不偿失的事情。Something like this. Whoa, that's it. Every single example is just those 4 characters. Okay, so 有利有弊. You also need to know this phrase, 有利有弊. You can also say 有弊有利. It's the same thing. 有利弊有弊. Really? Okay. So 利 is your pros and B is your cons. Quite similar to English, really, in that sense. What examples have we got here? So I remember when I was in Beijing once, some random person asked me if I liked living in Beijing, and I said, 有利有弊. And then he started asking me, oh, please list out all the Li's and B's. And it's like, well, I can't be too forthright. Yeah, I don't know this person. Yeah, I can't necessarily give my honest opinion. So I took a few examples, like, so in Beijing, I found a lot of people would just leave their dog poo on the ground, which, why? There's things like pollution and whatnot. That's an issue. I don't like the crowding and the fast-paced lifestyle. But the advantages are things like there's museums everywhere. There's so many things to do. It's very central and whatnot. And everyone's heard of Beijing, right? Now that I'm in Weihai, it's like, where do you live? Weihai. What's what? Never heard of it. Okay. 有利有弊. So if you say 有利有弊, there's advantages and disadvantages. So that doesn't mean one outweighs the other. It just means they exist. Maybe one person might weigh more heavily the advantages, and another person might weigh more heavily the disadvantages. However, with 得不偿失, this implies the losses outweigh the gains, right? So the gains don't compensate for the losses. Okay. Now, what do you reckon the antonym is? Is there an antonym? I can't think of an antonym. Oh, yes, there is. The antonym is 利大于弊. You can also say 弊大于利. Actually, I won't put it in my textbook, but so if we take this, 利 is pro, 弊 is con, right? You can say 利大于弊. 利大于弊. So 大于 is a mathematical term, greater than, bigger than, right? So 3大于4, no, 3大于2. 不好意思。3大于2，对吗？或者你可以说2小于3 right? So 利大于弊. So the gains are better than the losses. So if you want to express the opposite of this, you can say 利大于弊. What's this? 献血, donating blood, 利大于弊. Yeah, that's a good one. So blood donation does more good than harm. Yeah, so the harm's kind of like, oh, maybe you get a sore arm, maybe there'll be a reaction and so on. There's non-zero risks. However, the benefit is like you save someone's life kind of thing. 适度饮酒利大于弊. Yeah, moderate drinking. 适度, 适, you've probably seen 适 in 合适. Yeah, so 适度 is 合适的度, right? Or 合适的那个量度, 对吗？度量. An appropriate quantity. This 饮 is functioning as a verb, so 饮酒, so to ingest alcohol. 饮, yeah, to drink. And yeah, so the appropriate level of ingesting alcohol, or as in a normal person might say, moderate drinking, 利大于弊. So the benefits outweigh the risks, right? And you can also swap these around. Whoops. So 弊大于利. 弊大于利. So let's pick one. 现代父母的过度, what is this? 骄纵, pampering. Okay. 五一弊大于利. So 五一 is undoubtedly. 一是怀疑、疑惑的疑，对吗？无疑 is the lack of doubt. I don't really know this word. 骄纵 is this 撒娇的娇? It looks like 撒娇的娇. 撒娇 Yeah, it's 撒娇的娇. 骄纵 纵 is kind of like control or manipulation. 纵 what is it? It's not on that list. 骄纵 so spoiled. 无疑弊大于利 so spoiling your child so the downsides outweigh the ups. So this would be a synonym of 得不偿失. I think they're pretty close. 这种习惯有时会弊大于利. Right. So let's jot that down. 弊大于利 while we're here. It's a little bit of a tricky character to write, isn't it? 弊对大于利弊大于利 The drawbacks are greater than the benefits. So they're synonyms. But you can swap this around 利大于弊. And if you swap it around, then it has the opposite meaning. The benefits are bigger than the downsides. And yeah, the other one, 有利有弊, it has upsides and downsides, and 权衡利弊 is to weigh up the pros and cons. All right, I want to pause for a second and use the bathroom. All right, still there? What were we doing? Words. Okay, 宁肯. We did this before, didn't we? We did it not that long ago. 宁肯. Sorry, I'll find it, and then if you... Oh, here it is. This is chapter 18. Yeah, chapter 18. 第18课. 宁愿. So 宁愿,宁愿 is 宁肯 here. Okay, so this 宁 means willing. 宁肯 is just another, would rather. So let's have a look at 肯. So you probably know 肯 from 肯定. However, 肯 is also a verb by itself. 肯定. 肯. So yeah. 用在动词或形容词前，表示愿意、乐意. So you use it before a verb or an adjective and indicates willingness, right? So 肯帮助同学. So willing to help 同学 students, fellow students. 怎么也不肯讲. So how are you not willing to speak? 对工作向来不肯马虎. So 马虎 okay, this literally means horse tiger, right? 马虎. Actually, you probably know 马虎虎. 马虎 here means like sloppy. 马虎. Yeah, 马虎虎. Maybe it's like a 4-character version of that. I don't know. 不肯马虎. So 不肯 not willing. 不肯马虎. What is 中肯? Don't know that one. 我劝说了半天他才肯呢. Okay, so 劝说 is kind of tried to convince him for a long time. 半天 literally means half a day. It doesn't literally mean like you're standing there with a stopwatch going, yep, you could stop now. Half the day has passed. It's a kind of hyperbole. 他才肯呢. So he was willing after I tried to persuade him for half a day. 肯干 willing to do. 肯虚心 willing to be modest, I guess. 肯虚心 open mind, is it? willing to humbly accept 意见. 意见 is other people's feedback, not necessarily criticism. Suggestions, also objections. 这几天肯下雨. No, I don't know that one. 你肯不肯帮我做一件事? 你肯不肯帮我做一件事? So, are you willing to help me do something? There's one other meaning for 肯. So, this Ken is also the name. There's like an English name, Ken. Yeah, like Ken and Barbie. So, Ken. So that it comes up in there, Ken. So Ken and Barbie. So let's just put it in here, see what comes up. Ken and Barbie. Ken. Yeah, this is Ken和 Barbie. Ken. Yeah, this character by itself is the name Ken. Barbie 和 Ken. Yeah. So it's really confusing when you're doing things like when you're reading something that's translated from English and someone with the name of Ken comes up and you're like, okay, this word is a word in Chinese. It means things, but it's used as a name. It's like, oh, frustrating because it's so hard to predict that that is an actual name, like single character name. Yeah, you don't really get single character names in Chinese, but Ken is one of them. Another one is like Anne. Yeah, the name Anne. It's Anne. Let me show this one. Anne. Annie. No, you can have Anne. Just Anne by itself. Maybe. What if I get rid of the e? Anne. Yeah, here. Anne. 女子名. 女字名. And yeah. So it's really annoying when you're reading along and it's like, these are names, and it's like, what? That makes no sense. Yeah, very confusing for me, I find. So when I use like Clothes Master, they have names like Ken and Anne, and it's really confusing. All right, next is 告诫. Okay, 告. You probably know from 告诉 or 通告 or 告别, maybe 告别. 告 is to tell, right? To tell someone something or to inform someone of something. 告诫 is to warn, caution, admonish. I think it's also a noun meaning the warning. 告诫. Where is it? All right. 对下级或晚辈等警告劝诫. So what is 晚辈? The younger generation, those who came after. Okay, so 告诫 is from upper levels to lower levels. So you can't warn your friends using this. Yeah, maybe the police will give you a warning, or your teacher, or your parents, it seems. 父亲告诫孩子们做事要认真. Okay? Maybe that's exhort. 他再三告诫自己. Oh, well, that's not consistent with this one. 告诫自己. 要谨慎行事. So you can admonish yourself. He can admonish me. He admonishes me. The doctor admonishes the patient. Caution the patient. Maybe it's like 医生告诫病人. Okay, 不要过度劳累. So overexertion. Maybe the doctor might. Here it's kind of like saying you really need to do this kind of thing. It's not just advice, it's a warning. There are consequences if you do not do this. 告诫某人不要酗酒. Yeah, 酗酒, right? This is not telling them to not drink. It's telling them to not get drunk, right? Heavy drinking. Yeah. 告诫某人不要吸毒. 吸毒. 吸 meaning like breathe or suck in. 毒 is drugs, right? So it means take drugs. It doesn't necessarily mean through the oral cavity. It just means drugs in general. It also kind of implicitly implies illegal drugs, right? Not the kind of drugs you get from a pharmacist. Like technically, this is it. These are drugs, right? This is like headache medicine, paracetamol. But yeah, so when people say 吸毒, they usually mean like illegal drugs. But I don't think it's restricted to ingesting through the oral cavity. I do not wish to look up this word on Google image search during my video. Maybe that will be a problem. Okay, let's look at 戒, this character, because I don't recall seeing it in any other words. 告诫 is the top one. 无戒. So this is some Buddhist concept. So it's 五个告诫, I'm guessing that's what that means. That didn't help. 劝诫. Oh, actually, I have encountered that. In fact, we probably encountered this in the definition of this one. Yeah, there it is. 劝诫. But I'm guessing 劝诫 is the same as 告诫. 劝说告诫. Yeah. Pretty similar. 许戒. Ah, the 10 commandments. Thou shalt not steal. 小惩大戒. So little punishment, big warning. Is that right? To punish a little to prevent a lot. Okay, that's interesting. 屡戒不改. Okay, 屡, this 屡 is 屡次. 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 Yeah, 屡次. Sorry, 屡次. It means multiple times. So 屡戒 has been warned multiple times. 不改. So 不改 is unchanged, right? Or unwilling to change, despite repeatedly being told not. So while we're here, let's have a look at the 五戒. So this Buddhist concept, 五戒. Should I get ChatGPT to introduce 五戒? Can you explain 五戒? 五, 稍等一下. 戒在哪里? 戒. Please. 五戒. 五戒通常指的是圣经 So this is the Holy Scriptures, but the Holy Scriptures includes the Bible, the Christian Bible, the Hebrew Bible, no, the Jewish Bible, and Confucian classics. Okay, 中的十戒中的前五条. I don't think so. My dictionary said it was a Buddhist. Is that spelled Buddhist concept? Okay. 不杀生, don't kill. 不偷盗, don't steal. 不邪淫. Okay, I can't believe I've encountered this character. However, yeah, it was on a list of characters I don't know. I just thought, I would never need this character. Oh, there it is. 不邪淫. 邪 is do evil, I guess. And yin. Okay, so maybe it's used metaphorically or something. 不妄语. False speech or lying. 妄语. Okay. This is like do not provide false witness or something. 不饮酒. Don't drink alcohol. Okay. Do Buddhists eat meat? I don't know. I don't think so, right? I've been to Buddhist restaurants and they were vegetarian. They ate fake meat. All right, where were we? All right, so these seem to be the 五戒, the 5 commandments of Buddhism. Oh, is this 戒? Well, okay, so maybe we looked it up though. We were looking up this one. 五戒. Okay, so yeah, don't kill, don't steal, don't do this stuff. Don't lie, basically. Don't talk nonsense and don't drink alcohol. Okay, so it seems like the other 戒 is more common. So I feel like Peko may have a little bit misled me here with this one. It's another 戒, 五戒. So let's see if we can find it. Oh, here it is. This one. It's a different character. Oh, or maybe it's an alternative writing. So did the Wikipedia page or whatever we looked at say that? Oh, that's what ChatGPT said. But they use this 戒, and this is 戒烟. This is to give up something. So you give up murder. I guess this one, give up alcohol, actually counts. Okay. It's not like you're going to go around murdering people, even if you don't like somehow accept that you're don't somehow, what's the word, like actively accept giving up this task. I don't know, it's not like a normal thing people do. All right, next, you want, you want. Okay, you implies desire, right? Want implies, yeah, also desire. You, so there's a few things. You, so there's appetite, right? That uses the character you. So desire for food. Is it 食欲? 食欲, desire for food or food desire. 人进食的欲望. Okay, so this is a special type of desire. Okay. You, what other yous are there? 欲望, 食欲, 性欲. Oh, okay, so this is a desire for 性. 性为. 情欲, emotional desire? Oh no, this is also that. 抑郁, 欲念, 欲火. What is 欲火? Lust for fire? Is it 像火一样旺盛的? Okay, so this is a burning desire. Okay, so you want, you've probably seen want is in words like desire. It does mean desire, but where are we? Is it 盼望? Is it 盼望? 盼望. Yeah, 盼望. 热切的希望. Oh yeah. 希望. That's kind of funny. It's kind of funny that I chose one of the hardest one, or one of the rarer ones. 望月. No, where are we? 希望,渴望. Yeah, 渴望. That's a common one. This will be the one then. 盼望, 期待. Yeah. So meaning desire, right? So we're looking at, what word are we looking at? You want. You want. So both you and want kind of mean desire. 克制欲望. 克制. So this is suppress. It's probably your own desire. 全是的欲望. I don't know what that means. Worldly preoccupations, worldly desires. 发财的欲望. Yeah, so 发财 is to get rich, right? A desire to get rich. 欲望. 强烈的欲望. 求知的欲望. Or thirst for knowledge. I like that one. 人的欲望是漫无止境的. So man's thirst is endless. Man's desire. So here it's being used as a noun. Oh, they put it as a noun. Is it defined as a noun? Oh, okay. It is just a noun, not a verb. Okay. 他有强烈的成功欲望 a strong desire for success. 萌发强烈的求知欲望. 萌发 so 萌 is the early stages. 萌发 early development. Germinating germinating a strong thirst for knowledge. It means develop, I know. It just, yeah. 他那萌动的欲望，萌动的 an awakening, germinating 欲望. Okay, it is a what? It is a noun. 欲望 with both you and 望 meaning desire. What kinds of desires are there? So we saw 食欲. What were the other ones? You. 私欲. What do you reckon 私欲 is? 个人欲望 personal desires. 物欲 material. 追求物质享受的欲望. So yeah, material desires. It is a noun. Okay. What else? What's 纵欲? To succumb to pressure, to desires. All right. Tan yu. I think I've encountered this one before. Tan is kind of greed, pertains to greed. Tan 的无厌的欲望. What is this? 贪的无厌. Greedy and never satisfied. 是无厌 insatiable. A greedy, insatiable desire. 贪欲腐蚀人们的心灵. Okay, so this 贪欲. So greed may corrupt people. Insatiable greed. Okay, so let's maybe jot them down. So we saw 食欲. Where can I jot it down? I'll just jot it down over here. 食欲. That's a little tricky, isn't it? It's 骨 and this thing. 欠 骨欠 食欲. There was 性欲, which you need to know, but let's not go too much into that. 性欲, 然后呢? 性欲, 然后呢? 物欲, 物欲. And then there was 贪欲. Do I remember how to write 贪? Is it 金心? No, that's 念. 贪欲. 金贝. 金贝. 贪欲. So, okay. So desire for food is appetite. Desire for sexual behavior. A desire for material goods and just a greedy desire. Yeah. So those seem relevant. Oh, well, there it is there. What do you know? The next word is tanlan. So this is tan meaning greedy, lan, yeah, meaning greedy. I think they both mean greedy. All right. Tan lan. I don't recall seeing lan in any other word but tan lan. So let's see. Lan lan. Lan wei jiu. No, just tan lan. I think basically just tan lan. Lan lan. No, this one. This is common, the rest are not common, I think. Tan lan. What does lan mean? It does mean greedy. Yeah, you look it up, it's like tan. The definition of lan is tan. There you go. 不满意. Unsatisfied. Okay, see, tan lan. Greedy. Tan lan. Okay, so greedy is a noun and a verb, right? Greed and greedy. It is a verb. Oh, sorry, ignore everything I've just said. Okay, it's an adjective. 贪婪的目光. No, greedy eyes. Okay. So what is greed if it's not 贪婪? What is the noun? Well, okay. Greed. 贪婪, right? 贪食. Greed for food. 贪食. Is it 贪欲? Maybe it's 贪欲. It makes sense. 贪欲, a desire for, no, a greedy desire is greed. Is it not a noun? 贪婪. It's not listed as a noun. 贪婪成性. What does 成性 mean? Second nature. Oh, did you see that? So 成, to become, 性, to become natural, right? 形容急切迫求而不知满足. So you eagerly seek but are never satisfied with something. 贪婪的吸取最新的知识营养. What is 知识营养? 知识 knowledge, 营养 nutrition. Sounds like a metaphor to me. 贪婪的掠夺别国的资源. So greedily plunder another country's resources. 贪婪的追求知识. Yeah, this is not so negative though. Greedily acquire knowledge, seek knowledge. 贪婪. All right. So tan means greedy. Lan means tan. Yeah, so yeah, greedy. Adjective greedy. And it seems like this one is a better choice for the noun. Tan yu. Because yu is a desire, right? So a greedy desire. 贪婪的欲望. Maybe we'll get something like that in the text. 不要贪婪. 做人不要 here. 做人不要欲望太多, 不要贪婪. Yeah. Okay, don't want to desire too much. You don't want to be greedy. Whoa, look at this. Written all these characters here. Do I know them now? I'll cover that up. Let's see what we got. Maybe I'll use this. Cover them up. Okay, make it a bit bigger. This one, Feng. This is Mei Feng, right? Feng Dao de Feng. This is one we're studying. This one is Shan Feng. This one is Cai Feng, right? Cai Feng, the tailor. Mi Feng. Feng Li. This is Mi Feng with a B. Yeah, Feng Li is sharp. Yeah, this is Jiao Ti Peng Bo de Peng. And this one is Da Shang Zhang Peng. Peng tent. Yeah, there you go. Did I get it right? Yeah. Pretty much. Oh, except Gao Feng here. All right. So how many words? We've got 4 words left and then we'll give it a read, I guess. Boom, 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 boom. 争夺 Okay. 争夺, I like the translation to vie for, to struggle for, not necessarily 争夺, to vie for victory. Yeah, where is 争夺? 那两个 what is this? 领导人正在争夺权力. So those two leaders are vying for power. 他们互相争夺奖杯. So they're vying for the prize cup. Yeah, so you see this in sports competitions and you see it in kind of arguments and so on. 争夺 fight, not in the physical sense. Yeah. 争夺冠军, like vie for victory, vie to be the champion, compete for first place. 争夺市场, compete for the market. 争夺核优势, nuclear superiority. Yeah, so this is more like probably the USA and Russia, or the USSR at the time. 争夺制高点,制高点, what do you reckon that means? I don't know. Commanding height. Oh, this is the high ground, like in Star Wars. 争夺势力范围. Okay, so you're vying for powerful scope or something, spheres of influence. Okay, 争, you probably know this word from 竞争. Okay, it seems like 战争, 斗争. This one, struggle for, this is to go to war over, right? 战争. Oh no, this is just the word for war. 战争. Yeah, someone the other day asked me, I was in my live stream, he asked me how the war was going, or something like this. I'm like, what war? It took me a while to realize, oh, he thinks I'm Russian. Anyway. 为一点小事争得没完没了. Yeah, so this is 争 used by itself. So 争吵 meaning to quarrel, like this is like verbally argue. And 争论 can mean like argument or something. It can also mean this one, dispute. Verb noun, right? And it looks like 争 can be used by itself. 争得没完没了. So this is argued to the end. So this is one of these cases where, yes, if you combine two characters, you form a word, but this is the instance where the words are kind of separate. It's not a case where the two characters together are that word. Doesn't necessarily mean it definitely is. Okay, and 夺 has a few meanings. So what does it mean in 争夺? 争夺 掠夺. Not sure. I think it's this sort of thing. 夺奖. Yeah, so this one you can also use by itself, right? 夺奖, to vie for the prize. Yeah. 夺高产, vie for high deal. 夺得冠军. Yeah, I remember watching a movie about the Chinese women's volleyball team. Maybe it was called 争夺 or something. Was there a movie about the Chinese women's volleyball team? Oh, yeah, 夺冠. There it is, 夺冠. That's the one I saw. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. There was a period in 2020 when no one would go to the cinemas because of the pandemic. And because no one went to the cinemas because of the pandemic, I went to the I would go to the cinemas. Shortly after they just closed down because they weren't profitable. And yeah, for a while there, yeah, you just get the entire cinema to yourself. It was a bit silly. 夺冠? Oh, no, 夺冠. Really? Really? 夺冠. Put a hand to be first. Oh, okay. 夺冠. It is fourth tone. 夺冠. I didn't know that. So that's the name of the movie. 夺冠. To vie for becoming first. Okay. So it is 冠军. Oh, okay. 冠军 and so let's put it in here. 冠军. 冠军. I've always said 冠军. Yeah, fourth tone, first tone, and 王冠. Okay, so this is second tone, first tone. 王冠, 王冠, and 冠军. Okay, got to pay attention to that. 夺冠. So that's the name of the movie. And they're vying for the crown. No, they're going for gold medal. The Chinese women's volleyball team. Seems to be a source of pride in China, the women's volleyball team. Okay. Next is 贪污. Oh yeah, 贪污. Okay, so we saw 贪 meaning greedy. 污. You probably know the words 污点 and 污染. 污染 meaning pollution, 污点 meaning stain. 污渍, yeah, there's another 污渍 also meaning stain. 污点 is like a dot or something that you don't want, whereas 污渍 is kind of stained, it's more general. Yeah, 污染 meaning pollution or to pollute. Okay, 贪污. 贪污, corruption, embezzlement. It is a verb. There are other words meaning corruption in Chinese, so let's have a look at this one first. 贪污. So, okay, 国家工作人员利用职务上的便利 Okay. 非法占有公共财物 So this is misappropriation, right? But well, they put country here. So that would imply it can only apply to like civil servants or something like that. 贪污盗窃 贪污腐化 Okay, so we're getting closer to the other words that mean corruption. 贪污500万元 贪污和浪费是极大的犯罪 So, yeah, this caught me by surprise, putting 国家 in the definition. So, is it only government employees that can do 贪污? Like, embezzlement. So, let's ask ChatGPT. Does 贪污 only apply to government employees? Yeah, maybe the dictionary definition is not so accurate there. Can you give me... I spelled that wrong. Typo. 公司高管因贪污受到了法律制裁。制裁 is like sanctions, so legal sanctions because of corruption, embezzlement, or because of being corrupt. 这个政府部门的官员因为贪污而被捕 so was arrested for embezzlement. 他们之间的合作关系因为贪污丑闻 a corruption scandal 而破裂 Wait, hold on. Oh no, their cooperation, their collaboration was broken apart. It ruptured due to a corruption scandal. 这家企业因为贪污丑闻而面临倒闭的倒闭不好意思，面临倒闭的风险，倒闭 bankruptcy. So the enterprise, due to a corruption scandal, is facing bankruptcy. 他被指控利用职权进行贪污行为。So he is accused of using 职权. So 职 is his employment, 权 is rights or power. So his position or something, his authority to 进行 to carry out 贪污 corrupt practices, unspecific corrupt practices. And it's is 贪污 both a verb and a noun? Yeah. So 他被指控贪污公款 is public funds, right? Embezzling public funds. 这起案件涉及大规模的贪污. Yeah, so this is a noun. Yeah, okay. We good? Okay, so we know this is a noun as well. Let's have a look at the character 污. 污 kind of means dirty, I guess. Filth, stain. 贪污. Yeah, I'm going to pretend I didn't see that in the definition of 贪污, because I do not think it only applies to government workers. 污, 肮脏的东西. Yeah, dirty, filthy. So probably in 贪污 it's used metaphorically. 贪官, 污吏. Li is a fairly rare character. I don't think do we still have Li? This Li? This Li used to refer to government officials. I'm not sure if it's still used in modern Chinese. It's pretty rare. 学不干净. Yeah, okay, so 污染, 污损. Oh, okay, so this is you deface and cause it to lose value or something. I don't know that character. 玷污. Oh yeah, I think I have seen this before. So which one is it? Maybe it's this one. Oh no, this one. 不廉洁, 不廉洁. So this is not upright or something like that. Not incorruptible. So corruptible. 不廉洁, not honest and clean. So it's this one using dirty. Quite like how you use dirty in English to say, oh, he's a dirty cop. Yeah. So what words with u do we know? Uran, that's probably the most common. Uran, pollute, to pollute and pollution. 大气污染, this is air pollution, etc., etc. Yeah, 污染土壤, to pollute the soil. It's a verb and a noun. 贪污, okay, that one we know. 污水, this is polluted water, right? Sewage. I usually say 废水. So maybe that is like adulterated water or something. 废水. This one, this is the one I use for sewage. But it seems like 污水 is kind of similar. What else we got? 污蔑. I don't know this word. 污蔑. Slander people. I know this word. Well, I know the 污. I know the 污 from 诬陷, right? 诬陷. So 污蔑 seems to be related. 不要误写作污. Okay, fair enough. So the dictionary is saying, yeah, don't write that. It should be written like this. That's why I don't know it. 有污, so this is an oil stain. 污垢, not sure. What is 垢? Not sure. Maybe I should learn this one. 垢, just another word for dirty. All right. 污垢. 污泥, so 泥 is like a sludge or slurry or like particulate matter. Mud, mire, sludge. 污泥. Oh, I didn't do this one. 排污, 排 meaning to emit pollutants. 排污, emit, discharge. 排放, yeah, 排放的排, 排放物, 废水, 废气, 污染物, yeah. Oh, 污浊, this is like, yeah, it's like a bog or something like this, right? Oh, it's not exactly what I was thinking. Dirty, muddy, foul, filth. So it's an adjective for that sort of thing. Uru, no, it's not that one. And this one. Oh, there's a few nasty words in there. Maybe we won't go into that one. All right, what's next? 贿赂. Yeah, so this is going to become more and more of the situation where we learn words and they're both, there's brand new characters, single-use characters. And this is an unavoidable problem because that's just the characteristic of the characters we learn at this level. 贿赂. Yeah, I can't think of any words other than 贿赂 that contain the characters 会 or 禄. So let's check it out. 贿赂, 行贿, don't know that one. 受贿. Oh yeah. No, actually. 公会, no. 受贿罪. All right. I mean, they're all basically the same thing. 禄. 贿赂, 性贿赂. 性贿赂. What is the 性 here? It is like sexual bribery. I shouldn't laugh. This is a very serious problem. 贿赂. All right. So I think both of them just mean bribery, right? 贿赂, 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 用财物买通别人, 买通, bribe, pay off. 贿赂. Okay, so 贿, one of the definitions of 贿 is 贿赂, basically. Yeah, it's kind of hard to familiarize yourself with these characters because you don't encounter them in many words. It's just 贿赂, that one, bribery. I think there's this one, 收受贿赂. I've seen that a lot. 收受贿赂. This is like engaging in bribery. It's not specific as to whether or not you're taking or giving bribes. You're just engaging in bribery in general. So here it's functioning as a verb. 贿赂证人, bribe a witness. 贿赂公务人员. 公务is 公 is public. 务 is tasks, right? Public tasks, or like a civil servant. Yeah, civil servant. 贿赂公行. What is 公行? I don't know 公行. 公, I guess, is public. 行 is behavior. Okay, so practice open bribery. Okay, fair enough. It's like you're not even covering it up. It's so obvious. Okay. 贿赂, bribery. How do you remember it? Okay, so one thing you can note is the 被. They're both 被. They have the 被 on the left here. Why? Because 被 often pertains to money. And 会, don't ask me why it's 被有. 路, at least for 路, the right-hand side looks like 马路的路. So you take 马路的路, replace the left-hand side with 被. That's how you remember that one. 会, I don't know why. 有. 有 doesn't really have any pronunciation connections. Any phonetic connections to 会? I don't know. Okay, and next is, last but not least, 不择手段. All right, so this carries negative connotations, fairly strongly negative connotations. 不择手段. If you want the non-negative ones, use something like 想方设法. This is like try all possible methods to do something. It doesn't imply you're doing bad things. 不择手段. 手段 is a word. 不择. So 择 is 选择的择, right? So you're not carefully selecting what method to use, right? 手段. You're just, they're all fine. It doesn't matter. I don't care. 手段. I don't know why it's called 手段. 手 is hand. 段 is segment. Segment of your hand? I don't know. Why is it relevant? 为达到某种目的而使用的方式方法. The method and means for achieving your goals. Okay. 现代信息传递手段. Yeah, so I think that's kind of neutral. 谋生的手段. Seek a livelihood. A means of seeking livelihood. So 高压手段 high-handed. 积累手段. 强制手段 coercive measures. 艺术手段. 拘捕手段. Yeah, so I don't think 手. What is 手眼? Let's ask ChatGPT. Why does 手段 contain the characters 手段 and 段? So a lot of the time when I encounter characters, words like this, it's like, what? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I got this. How? Yeah, but why? Well, what's this related to? Method, segment of your hand. It's probably because long ago it had meaning. It's probably an old word. Today, short methods, okay, indicating actions or manipulations. So we do have words like 动手, 着手, which means to get started doing something. Also 放手, to kind of release or not grab onto something. 段 implies so okay, so a specific part of a sectional process. Okay. Is it correct to say 手段 is a neutral word, neither negative nor positive? That's my impression. It's maybe slightly on the negative side. But when you go to 不择手段, it's very negative. Yeah, 手段. So it just means method. Okay, can you please give me 5 examples? I don't need English. All right, 这个项目的推广手段很技巧，很巧妙。That explains why 技巧 is a noun. You can't use it. 巧妙. So the methods for promoting this project are ingenious. Maybe I'll get rid of the dictionary. 他采用了一些不道德的手段。Yeah, so 不道德 is unethical. 来达到自己的目的 to achieve his objectives. 他通过努力工作和诚实的手段. Okay, so there's nothing wrong here, right? So he's working hard and through honest and using honest methods, right? 赢得了同事们的尊重. Okay, so this is a good version. 政府制定了一系列有效的宣传手段。制定了. So 制定 is formulated a whole series of propaganda methods or something like this. 来提供公正的意识. So provide public interest. So here I think it means propaganda, right? Yeah. but it's propaganda not with the negativity usually we associate in English. So when you say propaganda in English, you think of like Hitler and things like that. Like Nazis trying to convince you that, I don't know, of the Aryan race and this sort of thing. Or you think of like the government trying to manipulate you into thinking things that are not true or whatever. So in English, it's very negative. Yeah. Whereas I think in Chinese, propaganda is like you see propaganda, it's kind of like plant more trees or something like this. Like, oh, okay. It's not. Yeah, so it's kind of broader. It does refer to things that the government wants you to kind of think. Like maybe the government wants you to think to quit smoking and so on. I think in English it technically means this as well. It's just that normal people, your everyday person, is not familiar with the kind of neutral meaning. Kind of like, so in English, the word discriminate is kind of neutral to begin with, right? Yeah, I can't discriminate between two types of media or something like this. Doesn't necessarily carry the negative connotations, but usually when you talk about discrimination, you're talking about like a racial or sexual discrimination or something like this, which is very negative. So most people associate words like discriminate with a very negative meaning. Same with propaganda. So 归根到底 no 不是归根到底，总之来说 yeah, so propaganda here doesn't carry the same like extreme negativity you get in English. So here it's providing public knowledge or this sort of thing. 他依靠自己的聪明才智和勤奋工作，没有借助不正当手段就成功了。Okay, so you hear 不正当 improper 手段 means or methods. Okay. And is it correct to say that 不择手段 is highly negative? I think that, yeah, indeed highly negative. Yeah. So 不择, you're not carefully selecting the methods. You just don't care about what methods. This is like you want to meet your goals and you do not care about the means. 不择手段. Yeah. By fair means or foul. I think we say by means fair or foul. Right? By hook or by crook, unscrupulous. Yeah. So it's like, I don't care. People will die if you do that. I don't care. This sort of thing. So this is very negative. 不择手段. So you're not carefully selecting methods. And can you give me... example sentences for this, please.他为了获得成功，不择手段地欺骗了许多人。Yeah. So in order to win, in order to achieve success, 不择手段地欺骗. So by any means necessary, he swindled lots of people. OK, 这家公司为了谋取利益，不择手段地违反了环境保护法。So unscrupulously violated the environmental protection laws. I think violated is maybe the best translation. Yeah, okay, 违反。这位政客 So this politician 不择手段地利用媒体来诽谤 slander 对手 I forget this one 诽谤 slander yeah I forgot the pronunciation 诽谤 actually it's kind of obvious when you look at the characters anyway so the politician, presumably a crooked politician, was using all means to slander his opponents, political opponents, presumably. 这位商人为了获取利润，不择手段的压榨工人。Is it 压榨一声一声？压榨。So 榨is like extract juice, right? This one. So 压榨. I think it also means extract, like extract juice, but like this kind of squeezing process, this juicing process. So 压榨工人 is you're juicing your employees, you're juicing your employees. So this businessman is juicing his employees for profit. Yeah, it's not a good meaning at all. 不择手段 bad meaning. OK， 在这场竞争中，有些人不择手段的 I don't know that character 剽窃 don't know that character 他人的创意 is this like rip off other people's creativity 剽窃 plagiarize other people's innovations or creativity. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom again and then we'll have a read because I think that's fine with 不择手段 and that is this chapter's vocabulary and we'll have a read. Go to the bathroom. 1 second. All right, still there? Yeah. 手段 means method, but there's many other ways of saying method, right? You probably know 方法, right? 方法. There's 技巧, like technique or something. There's many other words as well. It wasn't 技巧. Yeah, 技巧. 技巧 is more like knack or technique or something, I guess. All right, are we ready to read it aloud? My throat's being a bit iffy, so maybe I should be a little bit slow. You can see my time. So this is the time it took me to read it aloud back in 2021, which is 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago. So you see what I did, right? I read it aloud every day for something like 2 weeks. This is a separate. See if I kind of stopped around here. Thought, that'll do. This is the length of the MP3. So if you go download the MP3, it's 4 minutes 13 seconds, and the fastest I could get was 5 minutes 29 seconds. And the MP3 has a lot of pausing and so on. So yeah, it is quite tricky. All right, let's give it a read. Can you see it? So here, yeah, because I need to move the textbook. 经济窝. I'll read it twice. The first time I read it, I want to kind of be able to pause and do that. With the second time, it will focus more on fluency. 姥姥住的村东 OK， 姥姥住的村东池塘畔有一块椭圆形的大石块，那石头大石头，那石头中间凹陷 concave， 像个鸡窝。So there is a stone, and the stone is concave. It is concave like a chicken coop. 村里人叫它金鸡窝。Okay, the golden chicken coop. 金鸡窝外表有些古怪，红色的石头，上面镶嵌着些不同颜色、不同形状，或坚硬，或不十分坚硬的小石头。Yeah, so there's a few phrases like 或 pla. So you can use 或 adjective, 或 adjective. Usually it's 或 adjective, 或 the opposite of the first adjective. It means maybe X, maybe Y kind of thing. So 或坚硬 no 或坚硬或不十分坚硬的小石头. So maybe like some are hard, some are not completely hard stones. It's a little bit weird, I think. I don't think anyone would say this in the real world. Let's maybe if we can look it up. 或 is that going to work? No, it's not. What if I do 或 问号? This is a good one. 或大或小. Like irregular in size. Some are big, some are large. 或大或小. Yeah. 或多或少. More or less. Oh yeah, I've encountered this meaning the equivalent to more or less in English. It's not related to quantity. It's 绝不确定的数量或程度. Okay, just ignore what I said. 数量, an uncertain quantity or extent. What is this? 这次赢球或多或少有些侥幸成分. Did you notice something? 侥幸. We just studied this word. And I just finished telling you how rare this character is, and you'll never see it. And there it is. Okay, so this win, of a football match or something, this win is more or less due to luck or like flukes or something. Well, yeah. 或多或少. So here we've got 或坚硬或不十分坚硬的小石头. So some of the small stones are hard and some are not so hard. 像件工艺品很是美观别致. So we learned 别致 does not mean exquisite like I thought. Novel, original. Something distinct, right? 美观 is the beautiful exterior, like its exterior appearance, I guess. Pleasing to the eye, but 形式 the shape. All right. 我们小时候都喜欢坐在石头上，把脚浸泡在水里。No, it's not 浸泡, it's 浸泡. I'm going to jot that down. I'm being less careful. What color do I do? Put it in purple. 浸泡 doesn't really matter. 浸泡在水里。老人们见了就会责怪。Hi. Yeah, maybe it should be hey. But they wrote hi. Hi, 坐在金鸡窝上，想干嘛呀？干嘛？Actually, this is 干嘛？想干嘛？ I think usually you pronounce this as third tone though, right? 干嘛？ second tone. 干嘛？不易协作干嘛？ Really? So 干嘛 is kind of a colloquial way of saying what are you doing kind of thing. 你在干嘛? Yeah, 你干嘛? What are you doing? 你在干嘛? 你干嘛不去? Why not do that? But it also has this kind of why on earth kind of thing. 你到底在干嘛？想干嘛？我被说的糊涂，就去问姥姥。Sorry, I got the hiccups. 这才得知那个久远的这才得知那个久远的传说。 So this 这 is maybe like 这时候 or 这里. Yeah. So upon asking my 姥姥 why people are uptight about this 经济 war, 老爷祖父 老爷祖父. So 老爷 is 妈妈的爸爸, right? And 祖父is I forget. 祖父. It says here. But this is 爸爸的爸爸. 老爷祖父 is 老爷. Yeah, 姥姥老爷, right? 老爷 is 妈妈的爸爸. So, okay, 老爷祖父的 So who is 老爷祖父? Is it one person or two people? 老爷祖父. It's not that important, but you know. 老爷祖父. 老爷 maternal grandfather, 祖父 paternal grand. So presumably 老爷祖父 is two people. Right? 外祖父 So confusing. 老爷祖父的祖父 Hold on. These two people cannot have the same father, right? All right, I give up. I don't think this is important. It's too confusing. 老爷祖父的祖父，宋家有几兄弟，大家起早贪黑。Oh, there's another usage for 贪。贪 we saw meaning greedy, but 贪黑 is okay. 起早 wake up early. 贪黑 is kind of make use of the darkness, right? So you're working day and night kind of thing. 起早贪黑 here. Work from dawn till dusk. Okay. Until dusk. 废寝忘食，勤劳加勤俭。Okay, I feel like they just wanted to use these adjectives. So 日子过得还算幸福，还算富裕。Yeah. 算的算 means to count as, right? So it counts as 富裕 wealthy, right? All right. Okay. 农历年将近，宋家三祖爷。Let's go back. 三祖爷。So 三祖爷 is too complicated. I can't. 三祖爷. So this is your it's no 三祖爷. No, I don't know. Too complicated for me. So you've got a lot of grandparents for some reason. And maybe they're like grandparents or like brothers of your grandparents, this sort of thing. 三祖爷，早下了地，突然看到了一窝小鸡，那小鸡仿佛刚出窝没几天，况且是乌黑的身子，可爱极了，跟随着母鸡，四处找觅，像是在找食。Okay, it's kind of this. I feel like they wanted to use these words. I feel like if we look up the original version, they won't repeat itself like that. All right, so the chicks are following the mother chicken. All right, next. 三祖爷颇感诧异，大冬天的这里，离村子又远，分明不该有这么小的鸡仔呀。三祖爷去捉小鸡，小鸡想 隐蔽自己，隐蔽自己 ，OK， 跑着往干草丛里扎 ，it is 扎 ，yeah 扎，参祖爷顺手捡起一块砖撇过去，一下砸中了一只小鸡 ，so he smashed the chicken right with a random brick he picked up，小鸡就地打了个滚，瞬间变成了一块金子。Okay, the chicken turned into a chunk of gold. 这时候老母鸡急了，跳起来，在三祖爷膝盖下边，就是一口。So do you get it? 就是一口。This is just a way of saying the mother chicken like very angry that you killed the chick and like bit him on under the knee. Yeah, it's not clear precisely where he got bitten, but somewhere knee related. 三祖爷疼得要命，哼着，路也走不动了，只好捡个树枝当竹杖，当拐杖拄着，一瘸一拐的回了家。回到家，三祖爷把事情跟家里人一说 ，so 家里人 are the people at home， 家人 is your family right？ 家里人一说，大家赶到地里，可怎么也找不着那窝鸡。大家开始在附近挖掘，挖了个大坑，结果还是没有看到鸡，只是挖出了那块像鸡窝一样的大石头。他们把那石头抬回村里，因为形状不规则，派不上什么用场，最后就扔在池塘边。It is 扔 ，it is second tone, right？ 扔掉。No, it's first tone. You know why I get it wrong though, right? Because the other word 仍然 is second tone. 扔掉 first tone. All right. 最后就扔在了池塘边。All right. 然后呢，三祖爷受伤的腿一直发炎，疼的下不了船。一个身强力壮的小伙子，杂囊，杂囊光躺在床上呢。Yeah, this 光 means only. It's kind of like 只 or 仅。Yeah, 光躺在床上呢。三祖爷只好用那金子换了钱去看病，还算侥幸，金子换来的钱用完了，三祖爷的腿也好了，三祖爷尝到了久病之愈的滋味久病不愈的滋味。You, we didn't encounter this character yet, but you means to treat or heal, maybe to heal through treating. There's a word 痊愈 which uses this, completely recovered, you. So this is another usage. 愈来愈, 愈战愈勇. This same as 越来越, but more formal. But this in here, yeah, this 愈 is to recover from an illness, right? 病愈出院. Okay, so the disease is being cured, you can leave the hospital. So this is 久病, long-term sick, 不愈, not healed. 久病不愈的滋味. So this person has tasted the flavor of a long-term illness or long-term injury in this case. 后来逢人就说, okay, so this is when meeting people, I guess. Whenever he ran into people. 真是得不偿失. 早知道这样. Yeah, 早知道这样. So this is quite a common phrase actually. 早知道这样. Or 早知道 blah blah blah. So if I had known this earlier, it means 早知道. 宁肯当初不搭理那窝小鸡. 不搭理 is to ignore. It's kind of like 不在乎. 不搭理. 三祖爷的故事告诫后人，做人不要欲望太多，不要贪婪，东西不是你的，就不要去争夺，就是争来也守不住，守 meaning protect, right? 守不住。So you're unable to keep it, I guess. 倒不如付出一份努力. Okay, 得到一份收获. 过平稳和顺的日子. 过平稳和顺的日子. So this is not correct. 平稳和顺, right? I think that's like a saying, right? 平稳和顺. 平稳 meaning peaceful, stable. 和 yeah, 平和 is peace, right? 稳 stable. 顺 smooth. 平稳和顺 is it a word? 平稳和顺. Or maybe it's just two words stuck together. 平稳 stable. 和顺 gentle and amiable. Yeah, so 过日子 to pass the day. 过什么样的日子? 过平稳和顺的日子. It's like that. Okay, 倒不如 it would be better to do this, right? 倒不如 不如 usually 不如 you put after 不如 you put something that's better. 倒不如 why is there a dao? I don't know. 倒不如 I guess this is a concession, I guess. 倒不如 I concede it would have been better to work hard than something. 倒不如 or maybe it's like I think the dao is maybe not entirely sure. It's sometimes used as a particle meaning this one, indicating something unexpected. This one, contrast. I think it is. So it doesn't really have that much meaning by itself. It's just 不如. So 倒不如 is kind of 不如 in meaning. So 不如 indicating it's better. After 不如 you add the superior choice. Okay, usually, yeah, you compare two. One is inferior, one's superior. Okay, 后来三祖爷的故事传了一代又一代。宋家的子孙也有做了官的。So this 做 is like 做朋友, right? Or so 做朋友 is to serve as a friend, right? You can say that. I'd be tempted to use 当官 or 当任。做官 is it a word? 做官 yeah. 担任官职 yeah. Serve as an official. 当官 kind of similar, right? So maybe 做官 is fine. Maybe I should use that one instead. 做了官的，但没有人敢贪污贿赂，不择手段，因为他的心里都有一个金鸡窝。All right, so that's it. It's kind of a tale, little bit unbelievable, right? Is it fiction? Sounds kind of semi-fictional. All right, let's read it and focus more on fluency this time, and I won't stop and explain it. 姥姥住的村东池塘畔，有一块椭圆形的大石头，那石头中间凹陷，像个鸡窝，村里人叫它金鸡窝。金鸡窝外表有些古怪，红色的石头上面镶嵌着写不同颜色、不同形状，或坚硬或不十分坚硬的小石头，像件工艺品，很是美观别致。我们小时候都喜欢坐在石头上，把脚浸泡在水里，老人们见了就会责怪，坐在金鸡窝上，想干嘛呀？我被说的糊涂，就去问姥姥，这才得知，那个久远的传说，老爷祖父的祖父，宋家有几兄弟，大家大家起早贪黑，废寝忘食，勤劳加勤俭，日子过得还算富裕。农历年将近，宋家三祖爷早下了地，突然看到了一窝小鸡，那小鸡仿佛刚出窝没几天，况且是乌黑的身子，可爱极了，跟随着母鸡，四处寻觅，像是在找食。三祖爷颇感诧异，大冬天的这里离村子又远，分明不该有这么小的鸡仔呀。三祖爷去捉小鸡，小鸡想隐蔽自己，跑至往干草丛里扎。三祖爷顺手捡起一块砖撇过去，一下砸中了一只小鸡，小鸡就地打了个滚，瞬间变成了一块金子。这时候老母鸡急了，跳起来，在三祖爷膝盖下边就是一口，三祖爷疼得要命，哼着，路也走不动了，只好捡个树枝当拐杖拄着，一瘸一拐的回了家。回到家，三祖爷把事情跟家里人一说，大家赶到地里，可怎么也找不着那窝鸡。大家开始在附近挖掘，挖了个大坑，结果还是没有看到鸡，只是挖出了那块像鸡窝一样的大石头。他们把那石头抬回村里，因为形状不规则，派不上什么用场，最后就 扔在了池塘边。三祖爷受伤的腿一直发炎，疼得下不了船。一个身强力壮的小伙子，咋能光躺在床上呢？三祖爷只好用那金子换来的钱去看病。we'll talk about that in a second. 看病，还算侥幸。金子换来的钱用完了，三祖爷的腿也好了。三祖爷尝到了久病不愈的滋味。后来逢人就说：“真是得不偿失。早知道这样，宁肯当初不搭理那窝小鸡。”三祖爷的故事告诫后人，做人不要欲望太多，不要贪婪，东西不是你的，不要去争夺，就是争来也守不住，倒不如付出一份努力，得到一份收获，过平稳和顺的日子。后来三祖爷的故事传来一代又一代，宋家的子孙也有做了官的，但没有人敢贪污贿赂不择手段，因为他们心里都有一个金鸡窝。Yeah, that's okay. So yeah, 看病 is an interesting phrase. 看病. Why is it an interesting phrase? Because it's kind of this 看病. It means both to see a doctor and a doctor sees you or checks your illness, right? So 医生, so a doctor can 医生, a doctor can 看病, right? 给病人诊治疾病. Yeah, 大夫 is another word for doctor. 大夫在给病人看病. So the doctor is giving the sick person 看病. So to see a patient, right? Like inspecting their illness. But the interesting thing is the patient can also 看病. And it doesn't mean they're like they're doing the same thing as the doctor. It means you go to a hospital and you go see a doctor about your illness. Yeah, okay, 病人找医生诊治疾病. So if a patient 看病, it means they go to the hospital to find a doctor and then get the doctor to look at their illness or check out their illness. 明天我去医院看病. Yeah, 王大夫看病很认真. So when this doctor is checking out illnesses, seeing a patient, he's very industrious, studious. What's 认真 in English? Conscientious. 明天我要看病去. I will go see the doctor. 看病. So it's one of these words that kind of have multiple meanings. So if you were a doctor and you said, I'm going to go to the hospital to 看病, it's kind of ambiguous, right? You need to pay attention to that. The other one is 手术. So a doctor can perform a surgical operation, right? So they will 做手术. Here, 做手术, meaning perform an operation, right? A doctor can perform an operation, but it also means to have an operation. So if you're a patient and you 做手术, 明天我去医院做手术. Yeah, if you're a doctor or if you're a surgeon, it means something. If you're a patient, it means something else, right? 做手术. So it's another one of these things. 也进行手术, 做手术. 下午3点手术. What's some other examples? 帮大夫做手术. So this one is the doctor performing surgery. 他做外科手术. So here, if there was no more of this, you wouldn't know. But he's a 高手. 高手 is like a master, or he's adept at it. 手术历时 OK 3个小时 We're the ones with the patient. 病人已经麻醉过了 麻醉 like anesthetized 您可以动手术了 This is start the operation or something. Perform the operation. Anyway, 这个手术可以 I'm sure it doesn't mean this as well, right? I just haven't found an example. 外伤很重要动手术 Yeah, he requires an operation. Yeah, but he's not performing the operation. Someone else is. So this is another one, like 看病 and 手术 are both like that. You need to pay attention to who's performing the operation and who's the doctor and who's the patient. All right, how are we going for time? Wow, time has gone quickly. I want to check. So whenever I do this, I want to check, let's see if I can find the original. I'll pause for a second, see if I can find the original, and if not, we'll call it a video. If I can, we'll read that. All right, so I took a look. No, I didn't find it. I don't think it's there. Yeah, these sites just copy and paste from the textbook. Yeah, it's from Beijing 青年报. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to find it. I searched this site, but yeah, I didn't find it. Beijing 青, yeah, I searched. Oh, not that one. 青年报. So, maybe I should search this one. I'll click on it and I'll also use Google to search. bjyouth.com.cn 经济窝. See if that works. No. 经济窝. Alright, I don't know what that means. Just search, right? They didn't put a date or anything in the reference. I can't find it. This isn't working. The search engine didn't seem particularly useful. Oh, maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll try refreshing it. I don't know. That didn't do anything. All right, I think I need to give up. Opening all these search pages, it's not doing. 新闻网页. So maybe they just don't have a digital version of it as well. All right, I'm not even sure. This is Beijing 青年报. Maybe it's not. That one. It's the right website. Yeah, all right, I give up. All right, let us say, call it a video, and I'll see you in the next video. We'll do the grammar, and then finally we'll finish this textbook. Although maybe I should study some other things and check the vocab or something. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else left to do. Let's call it a video. Remember to liking and subscribing and the usual YouTube thingamajiggies, and we'll call it there. Oh, I'm a bit tired. I'm a bit hungry. It's time for a rest. 谢谢大家，下次聊。拜拜拜拜拜拜拜拜拜拜。Oops, bye bye.